I wasn't raised like that. Hello, YouTube. This is your girl, Kern Boom, broadcasting live from out here in these keep your foot on the enemy's neck streets. I want to say hello to all my wonderful subscribers and viewers. How are you all doing out there? I woke up real early this morning, unintentional, because the phone rang. I usually put the phone on silence. The phone was ringing, and I was in the middle of a real good wet dream, and I don't appreciate my phone ringing before 10 a.m. Do I need to make that a law some kind of way? Nobody should be calling nobody before 10 a.m. all over the world, in my opinion. What does it mean? Unless it's an extreme emergency. Sit your ass down somewhere before 10 a.m. with a motherfucking telephone. I'm so sick of these folks that get up early. I know they say the early bird catches the worm, but you got plenty of time to catch the worm after 10 a.m. The worm ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. If it's for you, it's for you. It's going to be there for you. Ugh, will you please stop calling me? I can't speak for everybody, but I'm going to speak for somebody. I'm going to speak for me. Will you please stop calling me before 10 a.m.? I don't respect it. And I really think it shouldn't be going on. Calling and texting and texting and calling before 10 a.m. What's wrong with you? Who raised these kind of people? Who call people before 10 a.m. and get up and walk to God? Lord have mercy. Satan don't appreciate me speaking on this, but I'm going to speak on it. Woo, Lord have mercy. Do I got to hold the phone? Child, my phone stand is losing its grip like a lot of these satanic folks out here. They losing their grip. That's why they're so angry and starting to be so violent. Ugh. Can we talk about it? We are going to talk about it in just a minute. I guess I'm going to hold this thing because I don't trust it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get some lubrication going on up in this thing. Let me see. Do y'all see that big, pretty bed back there? I mean, it's been doing this thing, child. It ain't let me down yet. And I appreciate whoever is the manufacturer, the maker of the bed. Oh, they did a wonderful job. They're so talented. They deserve a purple heart. Hold on a minute while I gather and get this thing together. All right. It might behave itself. We'll see. All right. Now, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. But I'll say this while I think about what I was saying. I'm so sick of that fat ass dude. I think he's Hawaiian. He look like he's Hawaiian. I want him to sit his fat ass down in that room and be still. All of this walking back and forth in this hallway. You would think he done lost some weight by now, but he ain't gonna lose no weight because when he go back in the room, he eat all over again. He gonna eat the room up. And I'm so sick of him. And he got these two little children, two blonde haired children, a boy and a girl. And I found out, and I was wondering, what is their mama? Is this some child trafficking shit going on in the hotel? What's going on? And they love to go out to eat. They stay so busy. The other day they were riding bicycles. I guess he took them to the park and he brought the bicycles back out of the truck and took them back upstairs. They always put the heathens around me. I don't understand it. It ain't nothing but the devil. I do understand. It ain't nothing but the devil trying to destroy my peace and my joy and this, that, and the other. And I'm gonna get in my prayer closet and pray the heathen away. I'm so sick of them. And the other day, now he have been ordering out. He love to eat. That big motherfucker love to eat. That's for sure. And I think he working from home. He probably got a government contract. He got a big old expensive SUV outside, and they eat every fucking day. I think they're giving him some money on his card to eat per day. And the big motherfucker love to eat. And he got 3 or 4 stomachs, and he got to fill all of them up extremely to the extreme every fucking day. He loves to order out. And how I know he like to order out because he always put his garbage out outside the door. Big lazy motherfucker, too lazy to go to the garbage can outside again. And he got an extreme appetite. The big bitch loves to eat. And then he be worrying the shit out of them housekeepers. I know they sick of looking at his big funky ass. And he just walking the floor one go. And I said, who in the hell is this walking a hole in the floor and can't sit the fuck down? What's wrong with these folks that can't sit down somewhere and be the fuck still? I don't understand them. And then it's one thing to just walk away. I think they got drugs and alcohol problems. And then you're supposed to be making some progress if you can't sit still. And them demons on them. Them demons will not give them no rest. You know the Bible says, and I believe the Bible. The Bible says there's no rest for the wicked. And man, you know what? He just had me full of anxiety. All this fucking walking. And then the other week, the housekeeper was in here tending to my business, and then he go at the door, and they put a door stop in the door. I wish they stopped doing it, but I guess they don't want to be accused of sexual harassment still. You know what I'm saying? So he's standing in the door. I'm trying to talk to the housekeeper and get my business right now. She already done took care of him, and he come wording the shit out of her again, standing at the door, wording her. I'm gonna tell him, you take your big motherfucking ass down that hall to your room. Okay, I'm so sick of him. I'm real sick of him. But anyway, enough about that big bitch. Let's talk about some old motherfuckers. I'm telling you the truth. In this hour, in this season, the devil is so busy, but we're gonna give him no glory. We're gonna give God the glory because God gonna make our enemies our footstool. You hear me? And I just want to know who raised these satanic folks. Who raised these racist folks? Some old satanic folks, some old racist folks. That's who raised them. And it's some satanic folks behind the wall over here. I'm so sick of that bitch. She's full of demons. And the demons won't give her no rest. The demons won't let her rest. And for some reason, I thought the layout of the rooms was all the same. Apparently not. I don't know if she done moved her bed closer to that fucking wall or if she laying on the fucking couch. I don't know. But the bitch will not be still. She just keep on bumping the wall. What the fuck are you doing, bitch? Bumping the wall all day and all motherfucking night. Don't you want to get you some fucking sleep? Don't you want to get you some fucking rest? No, because the Bible says there is no rest for the wicked. And she's a wicked bitch. Based on how she disturbing me. Where is the Daves? You know Dave's the traveling businessman. He's chubby. We got a receding hairline, reddish eyebrows, looking at his laptop all day and all night and drinking some coffee. Why I can't never get Dave as my neighbor at these hotels or otherwise, particularly the hotels. Where is the Jenna? You know Jenna, the blonde, got shoulder length blonde hair, wear khaki pants and a polo shirt and a pair of loafers. The real leather with a real leather on. And she works in sales. Where is a Jenna? Why I can't never get a Jenna or a Dave as my neighbor? They be real quiet because they got things to do. They got business to tend to, and they ain't got time to be sitting up in the room and disturbing and bumping around. I think these motherfuckers that's disturbing me, they look like hood rats. They act like hood rats. I got a feeling they homeless in the government or the welfare department. They are paying for these motherfuckers to stay here and disturb the fuck out of me. I don't know how long they're gonna be staying, but I wish they would go immediately. And they look this show. So I have concluded they unemployed. And It's got to be, they got to have a sponsor. Otherwise, how in the hell are they able to pay for these fucking hotel rooms? Because from my knowledge, the hotel rooms cost them anywhere between $119 to $139 a day. If you ain't working and you stay in your room all fucking day, all fucking night, how you paying for that room? You could be prostituting. Ain't nobody buying no ass right now. So I don't think that's what's going on. They could have inherited some money from their mama or daddy. Most of the people in our community is broke as a fucking joke. And I don't think that's how they make it. They could have got a lawsuit. You know how a lot of people love to sue off of frivolous situations. That could have happened. Maybe, maybe not. It's just so many ways that they could be, paying a room rent. But I got a feeling the government or the welfare department is sponsoring these bomb ass, satanic ass bitches. That's what I think is going on. And so let's go back to the fat bitch. Okay, 2 days ago, I was so fucking mad, and I was so sleep deprived when I went to my job. I'm trying to make a good impression on this job, right? Because I want to elevate and make money. That's the whole point of working on this fucking job. And man, I was so fucking tired. I cannot afford to be tired going to the job. I haven't even missed not one day. My coworkers, they just missing days and calling out slick when they ain't sick. And I don't do that. I be wanting to do it. It be crossing my mind, but I ain't missing not one day. Shout out to Karma Kaboom for not missing not one fucking day on the fucking job. That's unusual. That's unusual. And I feel so accomplished in that regard. And the other night, I wanted to call off from that fucking job so fucking bad because I was so broke down and tired. Why? Because of that big stomach bitch down the hall. They pulled an alarm the other morning. That same morning, they pulled an alarm. And I come to find out later on after I did some investigation, it was the fire department running the fucking drill. Oh my God. They would do that at 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30 in the morning, right? And I was so fucking tired. So I finally managed to get some sleep. It took me about an hour to go to sleep. True story. I don't know why. Sleep be on my mind. My body's tired. And I'm ready. But I had to sit there and think about all this bullshit. And my body has to just slowly shut down. I don't know why before I can finally go to sleep. Ugh, that gets on my nerves. Me and my body and my spirit. We need to have a town hall meeting about that. We need to address that. Because when I lay down and close my eyes, everything should be together. All of us should be together and ready to go to sleep. What the fuck? And man, I don't have time to wait an hour to finally go to sleep. And then some motherfucker. I gotta get to sleep when I can. Because these motherfuckers, there is no telling when they're gonna disturb me and wake me up. And that's happening all the time. And that same night, I had got up to pee. I've been peeing a whole lot. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. I've been peeing. I need to give me some of the peeing diapers, right? And just stay in the bed and say F it. Okay, just cancel the toilet. I'm so sick of the toilet bowl. The toilet bowl's sick of me too. I can imagine. If I was a toilet bowl, I sure get tired of looking at a big black ass coming near me and suffocating the shit out of me. And I got to deal with this all day and all fucking night. If I was a toilet bowl, I would protest the shit. You know what I'm saying? Did you just get on me, bitch? A few minutes ago. And here you go again? Fuck. That's how I would be if I was a toilet bowl, but I digress. So I laid back down to catch up on my sleep after I had got up and stirred around a little bit. Because, man, my sleep schedule is just so off. It's so off. No matter how juicy and delicious that bed is back there, it's not my bed. And I have trouble sleeping real good and comfortably in a strange bed, in a strange environment. Some people can just lay down and go sleep wherever. I wasn't raised like that. And don't you know about, I hear somebody in the hallway creeping again. They love listening to Karma Kaboom. Ooh, they need to subscribe instead of sitting around the door listening like a eavesdropping bitch. But anyway, yeah, I had laid back down to try to catch up on my sleep. It wasn't even a good 20 minutes later, they got a fire alarm again. And this time it just kept going and it was so loud. And it went on and on and on about a good 30 minutes. And I was like, oh my God, it's real challenging to get some good sleep around here. It really is. And it's such a nice place. And it's the heathens. They disturb and disrupt everywhere they go. And for some reason, they always somewhere around me. And I try to stay away from them. But Satan goes out of his way to put them around me. Why? Because he want to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what he want to do. But God, he gonna block all the attempts from Satan and make Satan my footstool. That's what he's doing all the time. And man, I was so tired that night. Let me tell you, when I went to the job, and then I had to drive a whole hour to the job, and then I was just struggling. I've been trying not to drink these sodas like Coke and Mountain Dew, but I have been relying on them. And see what the devil doing. I had been delivered from Coke. I had been delivered from Mountain Dew, but the devil got me going back and getting back on the wagon. And trying to get me addicted to that shit again because he know that is a big problem as it relates to the diabetes and high blood pressure in my diet plan. And they're going to ankles getting swollen up beyond recognition all over again. And so I started gaining weight from all that fucking sugar. And I said, look at the setup of Satan. Look at Satan trying to set me up for disaster and put me in harm's way. Trying to put me in harm's way. These motherfucking demons. I got to drink all these Coca-Colas and Mountain Dews to try to stay awake on the job because I don't want them racist bitches tipping around and taking a picture of me sleep with my tongue hanging out and slobbing and trying to get me fired. They'll fire me if they catch me like that. And then them racist bitches have all the evidence on video and pictures and shit. And I gotta stay on top of my toes around these racist motherfuckers. Ooh, when you working or living or shopping around some racists or breathing around some racists, you cannot afford to be caught up slipping. You gotta stay on your toes around these racist motherfuckers. These satanic motherfuckers they always wait on the opportunity to catch you slipping. So you can't let them catch you slipping. And man, that morning I had to drive a whole hour back to the hotel. I was tired as a bitch. And I had to keep on pulling up on the side of the road. And I told myself, you can't stay on the side of the road too long because these racist ass police is patrolling the area. And then all these other racist motherfuckers, they looking for somebody like you. They looking for somebody like you. They hunt a black person all the time. And here you go in all white suspected racist sundown town. Girl, you better put this car and drive and get your ass away from here. That's what I told myself. You cannot afford to sit on the side of the road in a racist sundown town. No, man. What are you doing to yourself? So I finally got back to the hotel and there go that bitch, whoever it was, taking their fucking pause and pulling their fucking alarm for the fire alarm. And I was so fucking mad. And then later that night, here we go again. Fuck. And I said, fuck some sleep, right? I might as well just forget about some sleep. Lord have mercy. But anyway, Thank God I can identify my ankles now. I've been peeing. Me and my bladder so tired of peeing. Ooh, we so tired. And man, my ankles were swole beyond recognition. And I'm so glad I can identify my ankles again. Ooh, it was a mess. It was a mess. And last night, oh my God. Oh my God. They were so swole. And oh, that was hurting because there wasn't no what is electric shopping cart at Walmart yesterday, and I was mad at them fat motherfuckers and them children. I know that's who had them. I know that's who had them. And it seemed like Walmart, all that money that they making, seemed like they can order some more. And I really wasn't anticipating. I really was not anticipating staying in Walmart that long. I was going in there only to get me about 2 watermelon Minute Maid, because I had ran out and I was trying my best not to give me no more of that ocean spray. Cran grape, Lord have mercy. And then I got weak. I got weak when I bust that corn and I seen it over there. I said, I just can't let you stay here. I just gotta take you home with me. Come on, bitch, and get in this basket. Get your delicious ass in this motherfucking cart. Ooh, I'm addicted. I need to go to Cran. What is it? Cran grape rehab. That's what I need. That's what I need. Oh, it's got a soft spot in my heart. That cran grape. I'm talking about it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get this delicious bitch. Oh my God. And bring it into the video. What are you at, delicious bitch? Get your delicious ass out of that refrigerator and come on over with me. Come on over. I gotta show y'all what I got at Walmart. Hold on. I got a good deal at Walmart. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah. I gotta show y'all the stuff that I got at Walmart. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Now. Okay. Oh my God. Whew. I need to eat. My strength getting short. My strength trying to leave me. I haven't eaten today. Okay. Ooh. Child, just that little bit got me tired as a bitch. I need to start walking, but I'm nervous. The hotel got the exercise room shut down because of that motherfucking COVID-19. See how it's in my way? I'm so sick. Oh, I'm so sick and tired of COVID-19. It's just inconveniencing everything. Just about. And I would go down there and exercise, but they get that locked the fuck up. You can't go in there, and I dare not. I've been thinking about it. Going outside in this nice neighborhood and walking. You know, they love to walk. They're doing a lot of walking, these white people. But I've been not joining them. I've been not even thinking about it. They'll call the police on me and say I look suspicious. You know how they do. Ooh, you know how they doing. Them satanic motherfuckers. And then they pretend like they ain't called the police. They'll just be sitting on their porch like they ain't did nothing. And they'll set you up, try to set you up for failure all the time. And just enjoy watching and hoping that you're going to get beat the fuck up when the police come. That's what they, ooh, they're so awful. They're so awful, them racist motherfuckers. We're going to talk about their racist ass in a minute. But before we go any further in this video, and I got to hurry up because I got to get to the cell phone stuff, child. I'm getting a new phone today and a tablet. And I suppose I've been there before now. I just been fucking around, and here we are. So today's video is brought to us by our unofficial sponsor. Ooh, this delicious bitch right here. Delicious, brand new delicious bitch. Look at it, I ain't even popped the top yet. Ocean spray, cran grape. This is the best shit on the planet. Besides my Minute Maid watermelon juice. I got 4. I think I got 4. I got 3 yesterday. I already had 2. Then I drank that one. And I can't never for some reason just drink 8 ounces. I be telling myself before I even open the bottle, just drink 8 ounces. 8 ounces and make your doctor proud. Ooh, my doctor could see me over here with all this juice. Ooh, Jesus, don't y'all tell him. Don't y'all tell him. When I finally go back to see him, and when he asks me, have you been doing right? I'm saying, yeah. And I'm going to say, Lord, forgive me for lying. Ooh, I'm going to have to repent as soon as I tell him, yeah. I might just tell him a partial truth. I'm going to just tell him I've been trying. I've been trying, child. I ain't going to tell him all this what I've been doing with, ooh, all this eating and drinking and eating outside of his recommendation. But this right here is delicious as fuck. Ooh, I mean, whoever made this deserve a Purple Heart. So let's talk about what I got at Walmart. Then we're going to talk about this other stuff. I got to show y'all this. I got a real good deal at Walmart. Right now they're having a clearance sale. They're trying to get rid of all this winter stuff, some of it, and make way for some of the summer stuff. So anyway, I've been having a crush on this color. What do you call this? It's sort of like some cargo pants. I've been having a crush. I like that military material. I want some of those. I've been looking at those. I got some of those at Walmart. I've been looking at those. I think I'm gonna get some of those too. But these are the solid money green color. I really like these, the cargo pants. And then I saw the little tank top over there. I said, I know sense of me just getting the cargo pants by themselves. Why don't I get a tank top to match? We can always use a good tank top, right? In our life, there's always an occasion for a good tank top. So, here go another tank top I got. It's like a tan color. I like it. I might put it on today. I don't know. Then again, I might just wear this dress with no bra. I do know I'm sick of wearing bras. I'm so sick of wearing bras. And the other day, I didn't wear a bra. And I went to Walmart and somewhere else, but I put on my little jean jacket, child, because I didn't want these long dog titties just swinging like a cow. And everybody looking at them. I don't know why they act like that's such a problem. But they let these people say they pants and wear hair buns and walk around with no panties with leggings on and pajama pants. And they act like they don't see that shit. But as soon as I pull these big long titties out and they go to swinging up under my shirt, beyond my control, then they act like, oh, they can't see nothing but that. They act like that's a problem. Really, bitch? Really? I can't have my turn one day to be nasty and disgusting, but I let everybody else do it every day. Ugh. The disparities. But anyway, I saw these pants. They had 2 different styles of these leather pants. You know, this always in style. And these was wide leg. I like that material. It's got a nice, good feeling material. I don't know what material it is. I don't feel like looking at the tag. And then I usually ordinarily couldn't stand a pair of pants with a belt tags. I can't stand belts. You know, I probably am the only one that can't stand motherfucking belts. I ain't never liked them. But some people crazy about belts. But I said I gonna make an exception for these. Ooh, them belts be in my fucking way. And you gotta tie them up and twist them out and all that kind of shit. And they be flouncing all around and causing a distraction. I don't like them. And this pair, the black pants, you know, we could always use a pair of black pants because it's always a formal event or an interview or a funeral or some socks. There's always something that you need a black pair of pants or a black dress for. So you always need to keep a pair of black pants and a black dress in your closet or at hand. You don't have to take my word for it, but I recommend it. Highly recommend it. And this, I really am crazy about mustard gold. That color mustard gold, I love it. And I think I had to throw a bunch of those mustard gold dresses and shirts away because I had to throw away a lot of stuff before I came here because I wanted to get the bag down to 50 pounds and I didn't want to pay extra. And I really like this. It's a long sleeve, but the material is so thin you can get away with it in the summer, especially if you got a vehicle with air conditioning in it. And it was so hot yesterday. It seemed like the air conditioner wasn't kicking in cool enough. I don't know if I'm going through menopause or if it's just extremely hot. And it's only so much that the air conditioner can do. I was hot. What the fuck? I'm like, wow, and I was drinking so much water, and that was making me pee even more. And I said, today I'm going to Home Depot because I might check back at Walmart again. They said they're going to get a truck in last night. So, everybody wanted to buy a fan yesterday. Everybody. And why are the fans so high? Why are they so high? And I just want a little small desk tabletop fan. That's all I want. And I'm going to go to Home Depot and see if they got something there. Walmart don't have them. But this right here, I got this for $3. I've been wanting a red turtleneck for a long time. And I threw my other turtlenecks away before I came. I said I can always buy some more turtlenecks. And I love this one. This one is a red turtleneck. And I can wear it with either this pair of pants. I had another pair of pants like this, but I lost my storage, my little small storage down in that heathen town. I got to do a whole video and talk about that awful bitch that caused me to lose my storage. But I have always been a fan of this style of material. You know, they had this in jackets, shirts, sweaters, pants, you name it, socks. I like these. I've always been a fan of that material, that design, whatever. And these right here, I really like these. I really do. So I can wear red, you know, black and white and red go together, either way it go. And I really like those. And I'm crazy about these. I think I got this for $1 at Walmart. It was either $3 or $1. It was just like going to a yard sale. And I think I got this for $1. And those leopard pants, I think that was like either $11. I think it was $11. And the black pants, oh my God, I was really expecting to pay a lot for them. And guess what? God gave me favor. It was only $1. I asked her when I said, what did you say? And she said, they're $1. I said, wow. Thank you, God. I gave God a high five. I said, God, you are so good to your dollar. Ooh, we make a good team. He just take care of me. He try to give me so much favor and blessings, even when the enemy don't want me to have it and don't feel like I deserve it. God said, he don't get nothing back on folks. He running this. And I appreciate him for taking out the time to bless me like he do. And I really like these. I think that was like maybe $3. They had went down to $11, but I think there was like $3. I got a real good deal on all this. And then I got 3 other outfits in the closet. I don't feel like going over there to get them. And what else? Blah, 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 blah. And I ordered me another pair of shoes in 2 weeks. I got a long wig, but I said it's too hot for that shit. And so last night I got online looking for a short wig, and for some reason they want to only accept PayPal as a payment. I'm so sick of these folks that only want to offer PayPal. I can't stand PayPal because they always holding me, trying to hold me back and inconvenience me and try to analyze my financial situation. I'm so sick of them. And the crooks is getting away. They don't try to block and hold up and all of that with the crooks. The crooks, their transaction go right on through. But when it comes to Karma Kaboom, they always want to hold me back. What the fuck? And I gotta find a way to get this short wig through. And what else? I ordered me 2 more pair of sunglasses with the mirror kind. I like those. I ordinarily wouldn't be a fan of mirror sunglasses, but I said I really like that pair that I had a couple of summers. Was it last summer? I think it was last summer, last spring, when I was staying with the demon as a roommate. Y'all remember that? And I really like those. Surprisingly, I really like those. And those was in my storage. And that stinking bitch caused me to lose my storage. But you know, God, he replaces and replenishes and even gives his children so much better than what the enemy stole. Yeah. So I got 2 more pair of mirrored sunglasses on the way. They probably already been delivered. I got to check at the office and see if they have arrived. And what else? There's some more stuff I got to order. But anyway, moving right along. Yeah, it was so hot as a bitch yesterday. And I said to myself, am I having hot flashes? Am I going through menopause? What's going on? What's up with all of this heat? And I started to get some ice creams and just lay them on me. Oh, my skin was so hot. And I know I'm ordinarily hot as it is, naturally. You know, I'm hot. I accept that. But it was just, overbearing last night and all yesterday. I said, is it the diabetes kicking up? Dust? Is it the blood pressure acting a fool? What is going on? And man, this went on all day and all night yesterday. I think it might be menopause. And I rebuke menopause in the name of Jesus. I'm not going to fool no menopause. I heard about it. I don't want to fool with it at all. And yeah, I got to give me some more toilet tissue and fans today at Walmart. Hopefully they got them fans in stock and somebody or everybody ain't bought all the fans. What's up with these folks? Seems like these folks, I think they already had fans. They acting like fans is a new invention. Didn't you have fans last season? What happened to them? Did you throw them away when winter kicked in? What's up? But anyway, child, you know, hotel, they will give me tissue when I want it. But I don't like that tissue. It's good to have some tissue. But let's face it, all tissue is not created equal. And you know, they've been holding the tissue back and hiding the tissue in the stores. But slowly but surely, the tissue done started making its way back to us. Thank God for tissue. And I appreciate that they've been stocking the shelves with Charmin. That's my favorite brand. And it's the Mega Roll. I love that Mega Roll 2-ply. And honey, I got to go get some more down to my last 4 rolls. And yeah, we got to go get stocked back up with that Charmin. I love it. Me and my bottom, we appreciate Charmin. We really do. Child, that other stuff is like trash. I don't like that other stuff. It's like wiping your butt with cardboard or nothing at all. And Charmin makes me feel so sure about things. You know what I'm saying? I like Charmin. So anyway, moving right along. Do you know yesterday? Child. Okay, this job that I've been working. You know, I'm working on a contract, right? So I was thinking, I wonder if they're going to extend the contract. I was hoping they would extend this contract, but my manager been telling me that he didn't know. But you know, he tells such lies. I found out he's a terrible liar, and I had a feeling he had gotten mad at me because I've been acting up a little bit. And I've been acting up, over at this hotel when them heathens across the hall was slamming them doors, and I called the corporate office on the ass. So I compromised his contract with them, right? And he didn't appreciate that shit because I'm getting outside of my place, according to them. I need to know my place. And I feel like even though, I probably should have ran it through them first, maybe, but that's optional. But hell, I have been going to the manager of this hotel trying to resolve the issue. He just giving them fucking heathens and hood rats a pass to do what they want to do. And so one fine day, I called who I thought was the corporate office, but come find out she wasn't corporate. She was just a partner in the whole process. And she ended up calling them, telling them that I had called her being a messy bitch. And then I'm pretty sure it got back to my manager of my job. And he let me know he appreciated that shit in so many ways. And he was trying to block me from getting my extension. And I could say, I'm gonna make a long story short, because it's a long story, child. And I kept calling him and texting him and asking him what's the contract gonna be extended. He pretended like he didn't know. He didn't know. He was gonna call him, and he been trying to talk to him and just lying to me. Meanwhile, my coworker that he liked them. These two coworkers of mine. He trying to get them an extension. How do I know? Because one of them told me. And I said, wow, but he lying to me, saying that he didn't know, and he trying and this, that, and the other, and telling me one time, no, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. And trying to get me to go another way. And I said, oh, no. So meanwhile, when I saw him acting a fool, I said, okay, I'm gonna get on Facebook and see what kind of other opportunities is going on out there in the employment streets. So I make a long story short, I hooked up this other man who got a similar organization, agency. And he was trying to get me a job working over there in Hawaii. And I said, I really like that. But the whole problem with that was, I was going to have to pay my own way out there. They said they'd give me an advance, but hell, you know how high them tickets is to Hawaii, I'm pretty sure. That would have took my whole paycheck and some more. I would have never stopped paying them folks back. But I said, and that don't even make no sense. I think they struggling, financially. That company, they ain't got a whole bunch of money. They just started out. He said they've been in business about a year. So they got to build their reputation up, in order to build their revenue up. So I'm understanding. I'm trying to, work with them or whatever. And I said, this will be a great opportunity to see the world. I've been wanting to travel to see the world. And I said, I can work and have a vacation at the same time. It's going to work out in my favor, right? So, child, we've been having some challenges, me and that man. But I appreciate it because he really been helping me and really been dedicated to, trying to help me get this thing going and everything. So the last week or so, I started losing confidence that this was really going to work. And he was getting on my nerves. Just calling me early in the morning, calling me late at night, calling me in the middle of the day. And I told him, man, I'm working out. I need to sleep all day. I know some people don't appreciate you sleeping all day, but look, I reserve the right to sleep all day if I want to. You may not be as tired as I am, or your metabolism might kick in quicker than mine, but hell, that's what I do. I work all night, so I want to sleep all day. Okay? And that's what's required for me. Your body's different. Okay? Mine's set up differently. So he just won't respect my sleep. So what I do, since you don't want to respect my sleep, how about you respect that ringer off option on my phone? You can call all you want to. I ain't gonna hear it. And man, when I wake up, that he is done called me 7,019 times, and then he done text me 4,829 times, and it don't make no sense to do nobody's phone like that. It's so disrespectful. I know you want to get through, but doing all of that, you're doing the most and you're doing too much. And it ain't gonna do nothing to make me want to block him. And I've been wanting to have the spirit of block on him so many times, but thank God. God wouldn't let me block him. And I've been wanting to cuss him out so bad. But God held my tongue. Sometimes your mouth can get you in trouble. So you gotta humble yourself and know when to speak out, right? And it was just hurting me not to cuss the man out and tell him a piece of my mind how I really felt. And so he was asking me, he gave me a whole list of different places to choose from all over the United States. And see, I'm new to this company. They ain't got no vehicles. And see, this company I work for, they let you have a vehicle, but they'll take $3 an hour off. I could be making a whole lot more money, but because I'm using a vehicle, they're taking $3 an hour off. So I can deal with it. And the company that I was going to go with, they ain't got no vehicles. They don't pay for housing. This company that I work for, they pay for housing, even though it's coming out of my paycheck. And, it's a lot that this company got going for him, even though the manager is a liar. He got a terrible lying spirit. But this other company, this new company, I'm not really familiar with them. I wasn't familiar with this one either, but I'd rather take a chance, with this one than just going out there blind with that one. And so I wasn't really confident that it was going to go through. And I thought it was going to be a while if it did go through, the California contract with that other agency. So make a long story short, yesterday, my recruiter called me. And I said, I ain't gonna answer her phone call because I've been real, and she rubbed me the wrong way a couple of times, and I found out she was in cahoots with that manager, and both of them just lying to me. And I started to block her on Facebook, but I'm so glad I did. Because it probably would have sabotaged and compromised this, new contract for sure. Probably. So anyway, she was calling me and texting me, and my coworker, I was riding with him to Walmart and some other places, and he had told me that him and this other girl that we work with, they had received a call from their recruiter telling them that, they had an option to renew their contract. And I said, that's probably why my recruiter is calling and texting me, but I'll talk to her later. I got things to do right now. And ordinarily, when I get an extension, she'll email me, and she was just calling and texting. I said, I ain't gonna tell her what kind of mess she got going on. So, to make a long story short, she was calling and texting me and telling me that, I had been given an extension for 8 weeks. And I was thinking if they do give me an extension, it may not be that long, maybe not. But I was really, really surprised and grateful that it was for 8 weeks. Meanwhile, them racist bitches on their job, they was trying their best to sabotage it and compromise it and cancel it out and stop it and block it. And they kept on asking me, oh, when are you going home? Oh, is your contract going to be renewed? And they already went behind my back talking and trying to sabotage. And, you really need to watch your mouth around the enemies. And they have a way of trying to pretend like they like it. I know them motherfuckers didn't like me. And all in my business, asking me questions about my business, but they ain't telling me nothing about theirs. And then if I ask them a question about their business, they got something to do. They got to get up and go. They got to go get them some ice. They got to go get them some coffee. They got to go get them some water. They got to go get them a Coke. If I start asking them about their business. And that's something that I don't roll with. If you want to know all about my business, you ain't telling me nothing about your business, and I can't ask you nothing about your business, you are off limits to mine. I'm gonna pretend like I'm getting amnesia. I'm gonna pretend like I don't know nothing about my business when you ask me about mine. That's how we gonna play that. Yeah. So I could tell them racist bitches, they would get so aggravated and agitated every time I say I don't know when they ask me a question about my business. And I would get so clueless when when it came to asking me about my business, I don't know. And who they would get so aggravated, they would look at me like, bitch, you know the answer to this question. And they want me to answer because they need more ammunition to try to block. Yeah. It took me a long time to figure that trick out, but I finally figured it out. And honey, I'm not gonna make it easy on these awful motherfuckers to try to hinder my progress and try to block my advances. You have to work. You have to put in your own work. I ain't gonna help you out. So, yeah. So, meanwhile, I also had applied. I saw this job out of nowhere on Facebook for this job, a really great opportunity for this other company. And so I said, what the heck? I'll just apply. They may or may not get back with me or even consider me like a lot of companies do that I apply for. They don't even respond to me at all. So I'm thinking it's gonna be the same way. Honey, God's all different. God just got the floodgates open for blessings for me and favor over my life. Honey, they come in. Ooh, they text me. They didn't email me. They text me on my phone right away. And they wanted to set up an interview and all this kind of stuff. And man, I had said I was gonna interview with them today at 2:00. Was it yesterday? Might have been yesterday. No, it's today at 2:00. And so they agreed to that. And then last night I was thinking, I need to contact them. I don't have to contact them, but I was raised right. So I was going to contact them, let them know that I was going to reconsider the job and I wasn't going to be interviewing at 2:00. So this man called me early this morning about 8:30. Lord have mercy, I'm so tired. I'm still tired from answering that phone. And I wasn't going to answer the phone. I said, let me go answer the phone because I need to call him anyway. So I'm going to let him know now. And so he was very understanding and I appreciated him. I told him I locked his number and later on if he's still hiring for that job. And he was okay with that. And I said, look at God. 3 job opportunities. 3. And I said, I remember a time when I didn't have none. I remember a time when so many people right here on YouTube, they was laughing at me because I didn't have a job. They thought it was funny. And those same people, they probably unemployed now and can't get a job because of this coronavirus situation or whatever else. They probably can't get a job now. And you see how God done turned the tables. Oh my God. He done turned the tables. He said the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Oh my God. Oh my God. And sometimes we just got to wait and be patient and endure a lot of unfavorable circumstances in order to get to the place of favor. Yeah, God said he'll never leave or forsake me. And I appreciate God for turning it around and turning it up for me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ooh, thank you, God. And some people, they get mad about God elevating, showing favor and blessing and all of that. And the people who I thought would be happy for me getting this job, do you know and going to another place, do you know they jealous? And most of them are black people. Most of them are black women. But they say we got to stick together. We got to unify. We got to build each other up instead of tearing each other down. We need to, what else they say? All this other stuff they say. You know what they say. We need to be positive. We need, you know what they say. But they only mean it when it benefits them, of course. And one of these ugly bitches, who I really believe was really happy for me. They love to be fake happy for you. Now, when I first came here and I was telling her about all these white folks, it's predominantly white people in this town, and they racist, a lot of them. And this person was saying, you need to come on back. And I'm like, this can't be my so-called friend saying, come on back, when it ain't nothing over there. You ain't even doing too much for yourself. But see, she's a dope head. And see, it don't take much to impress a dope head. Just as long as they get some dope and a unemployed, shitty dingling to put in their mouth, that's all that they want out of life. And I'm like, and then she's young. And I'm like, she ain't been nowhere. She ain't experienced nothing. So, of course, she can't stand no pressure. She can't stand too much. So, of course, she's going to be ready to throw in the towel and give up. And, for her to suggest that I come back to that hood red town, that really hurt my feelings. It really did. And I think she was jealous of me coming here in the first place. I think she was. I really do. And don't you know, she started out strong on Facebook, inboxing me, texting me, calling me, asking me how I was doing. But suddenly, about a week or two ago, honey, she done stopped all that shit. And I asked her, so she kept asking me to come on back over there to the hood red town. And I was thinking that my contract wasn't going to be renewed. You see how God, he be hearing them conversations when you ain't even around, when your haters be talking about you like a dog and hoping for the worst for you when they be pretending to be your friend. God seen all that stuff, and he gave me favor because she was trying to hope for the worst. You know how a lot of people, they feel like if they don't help you, you won't get no help. You so wrong. You could not be more wrong, honey, because you don't know the God that I serve. You are a godless motherfucker. Okay? And we're not the same in that regard. And I had asked her, okay, since I was thinking my contract wasn't going to be renewed, I would probably have to go back over there. I would probably just go ahead and listen to her and go back over there to the hood red town. In the meantime, while I'm trying to get some other stuff together and move on in progress. So I asked her a simple task. It wasn't going to cost her nothing. And I told her I cash out for $20 just to do this for me, for gas and her time. All she had to do was go drive not too far away and get the name of the apartment complex that was close to this place where I would probably be working if I went back over there. That's all she had to do. I told her to give me a couple of names of apartments over there on this particular street. Do you know that bitch wouldn't do that for me? She did this right here. She lazy, low down bitch. She Googled 1 or 2 places and sent that to me. I didn't ask you to Google, bitch. I can do that much. I can do that. In other words, she's not concerned about it. And she really don't care. And I saw that as a sign of real disrespect and haterism. That's why I saw that. But I knew she was a hater. But she showed me that she was really a hater. Ooh, and then that was on the nice side of town. And she stayed over there in the hood red territory. And she didn't want me to stay over there in that nice neighborhood if I came back over there to the hood red town. And man, oh man. So then, she's really stopped answering my texts and my calls and all of this and all that. And then taking 2 or 3 days and another week to answer me back. And I said, wow. Ooh, look at this hater. Look at this hater. So, one monkey don't stop no show. So I got with this other girl who I really don't know that well, but I had an encounter with her mom. And this girl, she works on credit, credit repair and all that kind of stuff. And I had taken her car because her and her mom had given me a ride when I was over there from the other side of town. And I was so embarrassed. That's when I was standing over there next to them dope heads. And I was so embarrassed for that woman to give me a ride, her and her daughter, to give me a ride over there to that awful, awful area. And the girl, her daughter, the one that gave me a ride, her daughter, like I said, she does credit repair. She gave me her car. So, I called her. I was thinking so many people who I could call, but I wanted somebody reliable because I had a layaway. And during, the influx of COVID-19, that particular store that I had the layaway in, they had closed right before I was due to come here. And I was trying to get my layaway out. They was closed until further notice. So the other week, they had called me. They had opened back up, I guess. And they was giving me until a few days to get my layaway out, or they were going to put it back. And I really didn't want them to put it back because it was something really nice that I wanted. And so I thought about who can I call that's really reliable. And I really didn't know that girl that much. And I said, okay, oh God, help me. Help me. And I hope this girl is really reliable. So I called her, and make a long story short, she agreed to do it for me. So I sent her $100 to get the layaway out. And I was taking a chance doing that much, even though she seemed like she was nice. I really didn't know her like that. And I said, well, I hope she won't do me like this, scam me. And the woman at Walmart told me that I could get my money back if she did scam me. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance with her. And she, she was pretty good about doing what I wanted her to do, even though she was kind of taking her time. And she pretty much expedited the matter overall. She was more reliable than that other girl. And I said, I just need to cancel that other girl, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and block that other girl. I'm just gonna throw her in garbage because she's proven to me to be trash, complete trash, and she don't have my best interest at heart. And I don't need nobody around like that around me. Period. Point blank. And the other day, now this been like 2 weeks since I heard from the trash girl, and how I met her. She was a bootleg Uber, and she was pretty reliable. When I was over there, I got her to give me a ride several times, and then she was trying to beat me, charging me $20 no matter where she drove me to, and that was foul right there. That was real foul. And then the guy that I work with, I be trying to, give him some money, like $20 to take me places, and he won't even take the money. And I said, this is refreshing, because most of them niggas over there in the hood rat town, they want $20 and $30 every time they drive you somewhere. And I said, that's so awful, and that's refreshing to see somebody in my community who ain't trying to take advantage of me and charging me $20 and $30 just to give me a ride somewhere. And the company, they have given me a vehicle to drive, but sometimes I don't want to drive. Sometimes I want to be a passenger, so I get him to take me different places, and he don't even want my money. He just do it out of the kindness of his heart, and I appreciate that. But that hood rat, that bootleg Uber driver from that heathen town, let me tell you, about a week or two ago, out of nowhere, after I have already asked her to go and see if she could get the name of at least 4 or 5 different apartment complexes over there on that particular street. Now, I didn't even hear from her for several days, and I was asking her, has she seen, or she know about some places for rent that's reasonable in a nice, decent area that's safe? She wouldn't even respond to me. And then 2 or 3, I guess about 1 or 2 weeks later, here she go popping up out the blue, calling my phone, and I didn't even answer her. I didn't even answer her because I didn't have time for her and her foolishness. So then she sent me a message on Facebook asking me, what's up? And I asked her once again, have you found or seen any places for rent in a decent area that's reasonable in the rent? I haven't heard from her since then. And I'm like, this is real crazy. This is satanic. Why even contact me when you really don't want to F with me anymore and you got a certain feeling of reservation towards me? And I think that's so immature. You're a grown motherfucker, but you got some problems with me and you won't communicate that with me. I don't know what the fuck is going on with you if you won't open your mouth or open your fingers and say what the issue is. And is a haterism affecting her that bad? And I'm telling her all the good things that's happening for me. She ain't giving me no feedback. This was before 2 weeks ago. She don't want to hear that. She only want to hear the bad stuff. So that's a sign of a hater right there, right? She only want to hear the bad. And I said, you know what? I need to go and throw this trick bitch in the garbage and be done with her. I need to be done with her. I need to be done with it. Excuse me. My phone dropped again. And this other girl who I was using her as a reference for that other job that I was thinking I was going to go with for the Hawaii contract. Okay. I called her because I used to work with her. And the man, hold on, y'all. The man who was my administrative assistant that really was the one that hired me and was my point of contact, he's no longer working for that company anymore. So she was a trainer. So I said, okay, maybe I can use her as a reference. And I contacted her. Well, I called her on the phone. And I asked her if I could use her as a reference. And she said, oh, yeah, that's fine. And, we had a little small talk. And, even though I had an issue with her because that time when I had hurt my foot, when I was staying down there in Mississippi, and see, we go a long way back. We was running the streets when I was 15 together. Not together, but we was out there in the streets together. And, we was having, we was in the same social circle. Let me say it like that. And I know her from way back when. And I really expected more from her than what she gave me. Especially she's been struggling and she done overcome struggles as well as myself. And I asked her when I experienced my foot injury and I had to move away from down there, I asked her if she would help me move my stuff because she had a truck. She had access to a truck. And she said yes. But, I don't care who tells it as long as it gets told. Why say yes and you really got in your heart? No. But, it was a setup because she wanted to block my advances. And once again, a lot of people feel like if they don't help you, you won't get no help. They don't know the God that I serve. And I had blocked her on Facebook after that. I said, I got to throw her in the garbage. I got to throw this trash bitch in the garbage because she obviously is a hater and she don't have my best interest at heart. And if you're not here to help me, not saying that you're obligated to help me, but if you're in a position to help me and you're saying that you will help me and I'm not asking for much, and then you just okay with me being out here in harm's way and you see I'm needing some help and you don't want to help me, you can't be around me. You're a liability. You're not an asset. So I blocked her. And then she mentioned that on the phone when I called her to ask her if I could use her as a reference. She said, I've been looking for you on Facebook. I ain't found you on Facebook. And I told a little white lie. I said, well, maybe you probably was looking for me on my old page and I no longer have that page. And I'll just add you on my new page. I don't want her on my page because, first of all, just like a lot of these subscribers, a lot of y'all join my Facebook page and join my YouTube and join my, Twitter and Instagram. And you won't say nothing on the page. You just want to sit on there and look at me. And look at the post and you're not participating. So to me, you are a secret hater. You a secret enemy. I don't need you nowhere around me. If you don't want to participate in my life, my social media posts, that's a part of my life. And you're not participating. What the hell are you there for? So here she go again. I done added her as a friend on my Facebook. Here she go all over again. I ain't saying shit. And I can feel that hater energy. And then the other day, I've been testing the bitch. The other day, we got a mutual friend who I just added as a friend on my Facebook, and I know she want to do the same thing, not say nothing, but she want me to say something on her page. I can't stand them kind of folks. But anyway, I'm dealing with it because I really do like the girl and the stuff that she be posting on the page. That's the only reason why I'm letting her do like she's doing. And the other morning, the other girl, our mutual friend, she was going out for surgery, so I posted a little prayer and saying nice things for her day to go well and everything. Now here come the other girl. Oh, she want to comment behind my comment. I said, look out. On Facebook, anytime you make a comment or like somebody's post and y'all got a mutual friend or not, it's going to show up. Facebook is a fucking snitch. They let everybody know what you done said and that you done posted on somebody's page as if it's their business. And look, she saw that. So then she going to come behind. She didn't want me to outdo her because I guess she probably ain't been posting on the girl page, but she don't want me to come as a new friend on the girl page and outdo her. So here she come. She wasn't thinking about posting on the girl page. Did you see me post on the girl page? I can see, I can do. But anyway, yeah. And the man told me when he tried to call her, she wouldn't even answer her phone. She wouldn't even call him back. But meanwhile, when I was telling her that I was looking forward to this job and how great the job was, oh, I'm so happy for you, she said. I'm so happy for you. And I could hear it in her voice. She wasn't happy for me. And now, by her not answering her phone and her not calling the man back, oh, she thought that was going to hinder the progress. The devil is a lie. And what I did when that man told me that she wouldn't answer her phone and she wouldn't call him back, guess what I did? Guess what the God that's in me, the God that I serve told me to do and guided me to do. And I believe he told me to do it. And I just found somebody else to give the man a reference. I gave him another reference. One mic don't stop no show. And just because you ain't gonna do it, that don't mean that it ain't gonna get done. And this other woman who's supposed to be so sanctified and Holy Ghost filled and so crazy about me and ooh, fake. I'm so sick of all this fakery. And I called her to ask her if I could use her as a reference. She told the same like, yeah, that ain't no problem. Yeah, you can tell him to call me. Guess what she did? She wouldn't answer her phone when he called her. Then when I tried to call her back the same day or the next day to ask her, why was she not answering her phone? The man was trying to call her. She wouldn't answer my call. But she want to call me when she get ready. She expect me to answer her call. Oh, there go another hater finna get in the garbage. Oh, yes, she is. And then this other woman who used to be my former director at this other job, I called her to ask her if I could use her as a reference for that man. Oh, she said yes. And we had a long conversation, catching up on old times and just agreeing on everything. Having a good conversation. Don't you know when that man called her, she told that man to call her back in 90 minutes. What the fuck? Why not? What the fuck? Who does that? Who tells somebody to call him back in 90 minutes? I never heard of that. And then when he tried to call her back in 90 minutes, he said she still wouldn't answer her phone. I said, wow. And then my good buddy, who I be calling, and we just had such great great conversation. Oh, when I tried to call him yesterday to tell him the good news, a lot of these folks, especially our people, they don't want to hear the good news, they only want to hear the bad. And I was telling him, the last week or two, oh, I'm so concerned about if this job going to extend this contract. And he was telling me, I hope they do. I believe they will extend it. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I believe they're going to extend it. And so when I called him to tell him that the job had extended the contract for 2 more months, oh, he had something to do. He got to go work on his truck. He'll call me back. And he still ain't calling me back. Wow. And that's not the first time he done did that. I said, wow. And he's supposed to be a Muslim. Child, these people in this world, they gonna disappoint you. They gonna let you down. They gonna do everything they can to try to block and stop you and hinder your progress. But you know what? That's why you gotta have a strong foundation in God and a good, strong, solid relationship with God, a personal relationship with God. He won't let you down. He won't hate on you. He won't hinder your progress and all that kind of stuff. But these people who pretend to have your back, they only interested in stabbing you in the back and holding your back. That's what they want to do. Ooh, it used to surprise me, but nowadays nothing surprises me. I just let these folks be who they are, and I appreciate it when they show me who they are. I'm gonna let them be them. I'm gonna keep on moving right along. That's what I'm gonna do in God. But Hebrews 1st chapter 13 verse tells us God will make our enemies our footstool. Oh yes, and Psalm 110. Verse 1 says, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies a footstool for your feet. Oh, yes. Even when my feet and my ankles are swollen, God will let the enemy give me some good cushioning while it takes me higher. Oh, yes. Even when my feet are hurting and they stay hurting, God still let the enemy be a footstool for my feet to take me higher. No matter if they don't think I even deserve it. No matter if they don't want it to happen. No matter how mad they are. They don't think if they're not going to help, it won't be done. God still does it for me, and I appreciate him. High five to God. Woo! He's a good God. Better than these fake ass friends are and fake family members and all that kind of stuff. And when we talk about foot on their next season and the enemy being a footstool, some of these races, they use that same principle too. Look at how they did Floyd over there in Minneapolis. That policeman got his foot on Floyd neck, George Floyd. So, the enemy, they be trying to use them same principles, foot on their neck, and using, because they do view us as their enemy. So they feel like they can use us as their footstool too. But you know what? It's only going to work for them for a short amount of time. God has a way of turning it around in our favor. Oh, yes. And, man, let me tell you, it's been so much racism being shown so much. And they say the revolution will not be televised. It won't be televised. It's gonna be live streamed. And racism, it's not getting worse. It's only being filmed. And we got protests all over Minneapolis where George Floyd was stomped out by the racist cop who has been fired. Not only does he need to be fired, but he also needs to be arrested. His assets need to be transferred to George Floyd's estate. Yeah, we need some new laws put in place. We need some new laws. And I don't see nobody trying to do that. So maybe take little old me trying to, create some legislation and pass it on to a legislator. And, I would ask y'all to jump on board and sign it and support it. But you won't even support the content creator challenge. Whereas a few days ago, I was asking y'all to donate so we can bless some of these people that's unemployed to get them some toilet tissue and some soap and some water or something. You wouldn't even do that. A lot of you, the ones that did, the few that did, I appreciate you. But you won't even do that. You wouldn't even share the challenge. You wouldn't even share it on your page. You know why? Because a lot of y'all don't like me. And then you pretend like you do. And then you don't want other people to know that you're over here on my page. So if you won't even share that and you won't support that, of course you wouldn't support legislation to help keep these racist feet off your neck. Okay. And just because you won't participate and you won't help get it done don't mean that it won't get done. Okay. So yeah, we got protests. I saw a lot of the video footage from Minneapolis last night and this morning, as well as over in Memphis last night. They were protesting heavily. 3 people went to jail. The police was gassing a lot of people and all of that kind of stuff. And over in Los Angeles, I'm hearing that they're having a lot of protests over there. And what I'm seeing is a lot of white people participating in the protests, and that is really, really refreshing. And it lets me know it's indicative that a lot of people are tired of this racism. Racism sucks. It really does. And we've had George Floyd had his neck stepped on by the cop unnecessarily, whereas he suffocated him and he was not a threat. He did not present a threat. And he was handcuffed while all of this was going on. And that's murder, outright murder. And the cop needs to be arrested for murder. That's what it was. And then we had Ahmaud Arbery over in Georgia right before then. They got attacked by the racists and murdered while he was jogging. And Breonna Taylor, she was murdered in her home unnecessarily. And it's been so many other incidents, resulting in death or brutalization from these racists. And they have just gotten out of hand. And it has shown me and others that the real virus in America is racism, not just the coronavirus. We're dealing with the coronavirus as well as racism at the same damn time. And racism is a real virus, and it's been around for 400 plus years, and there's still no vaccine. Still no vaccine. And it's just awful, awful, awful what we're having to endure and go through as it relates to this racism. And I'm sick of it. Racism sucks. It really does. And they get on my nerves. They really, really do. They really, really do get on my nerves. So I'm moving right along. Man, I gotta go to Walmart in a little bit. And yesterday when I went to Walmart, I parked on the sidewalk. I had the vehicle just jacked all up like this. And when I came out, I said, wow, I bet somebody took a picture. I hope they did or recorded this shit and sent it into your job. Oh, they're going to want you to take a drug test. They're going to want to take you. Oh, they're going to want your fat ass to take a drug test. I mean, it was jacked up all like this. When I came out, I said, who did this? I said, I know you didn't do this. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. What were you thinking about? I said, you were sleeping. I said, I didn't even know I had did all this. And then that woman, that little girl was looking at the truck. I said, get out of my way in my head. I said, get out the way. You don't say something more stupid than this. I said, oh, you need to hurry put this key in the ignition and get the fuck away from here. Oh, and I was in Walmart a long time. So that means a lot of people seen it, right? OMG. And man, I went to the Goodwill right before that. My coworker, he had took me over there to the Goodwill because I was thinking I was going to be leaving. And, that was before I got the news that my job was extending the contract. And I didn't want to pay all that money for the suitcase at Walmart. Oh, they just overpriced and overrated at Walmart. Oh, they'll be shaming themselves for charging so much for the suitcases. So I said, I know I can find a suitcase at the Goodwill. And I went to Goodwill. And first, I was like, is this price right? Because it was $10. And then I took it to the counter, and the woman told me it was half off of that. I said, look at God showing me all this favor. I said, go ahead, God. It was a big old wide suitcase with rollers on the child. $5. I said, all I need to do is wash it down, wipe it down, and sanitize, and we're good to go. And it was deep on the inside and had all them pockets on the outside. I said, look here, $5. Oh, I said, God, you are so good to me. I'm so glad I won't have to be bothered with this nigga shit 4th of July. Oh, and I hope these good, nice people over in this nice neighborhood, I hope they don't be popping firecrackers on 4th of July. Oh, I can't tolerate that. I can't tolerate it, but I'm going to tolerate getting me a new phone, child. I've been almost injured myself, and a couple times I did injure myself, had glass in my hand, and this ain't no time to be going to the hospital, right? And child, I got to give me a new phone at this cell phone store and a new tablet. I really want a tablet, but I'm gonna give me a tablet because it's such a good deal, and I really don't want my bill to be increased. But I said I'll tolerate it for a little while, I guess. And I'm only wanting to get the tablet because I have started to want to do interviews. That's a hot thing on the social media block right now. Everybody want to be Oprah right now. Everybody can't do no interview, but a lot of people trying. I wish they stopped. But anyway, I had test drove the Zoom app for the first time recently with one of my wonderful subscribers, and it went really well. I need to really figure out how Zoom totally works because I don't know what I'm doing over that child. But I like it. I really like Zoom, and that's primarily why I'm getting the tablet because I like that big screen. You know what I'm saying? And blah blah blah. And I was over there looking at the Apple phone, and that white woman and her daughter got on my nerves yesterday. I said, this ain't no some pale skin heathen hood rats. They were just all over the store, all in my way, loud, unnecessarily. I said, oh, heathens come in all shades and nationalities. And I was saying to myself, oh, I wish I would get out of this store. Will you please help this woman, salesperson, and get them out of my way? And speaking of salesperson, I don't appreciate this one black dude. I think he's an African. Me and the white man that was helping me. Now we over there, we got everything, handled right. And I had seen that dude the day before with them flood pants on. I don't know why he wore them pants to work. Oh, the pants was irritating shit out of me. And he just kept on walking around with them plaits on his head. I said, that's so unprofessional. I know they got a dress code in this company. This is a nice cell phone company. And he with these flood pants on and then got a suit jacket on. They don't even look right. They don't even go together. And they let him walk around and misrepresent this company like this and got them plaits on his head like he a little child. And I didn't like him then. And then he kept on cutting his eyes at me and trying to, act white and trying to look at me with a nasty look on his face. Like, I was just so low class when it come to him because he over there with the white folks. You know how a lot of these Africans is. I don't know what's wrong with them. But that's a whole other video. They try to act prejudice against us over here, the black folks in America. I don't know. Well, I got my ideas of why they act like that, but they don't like to fool with us for some reason. And he just over there snubbing his nose and acting like he's so better. And he want to talk to the white folks and kiki and ha-ha with them, but he want to look at me with a nasty look. So I didn't care because I got a bad reading off of him anyway. He ain't my type of folks no way. Whatever. So the next day, which was yesterday, I'm over there with the salesman. We talking, about my business. And here come that dude with a place on his head. just gonna stand up there next to my salesperson, looking in my face, trying to instigate. I didn't appreciate it, and I didn't have time for him. And I knew that wasn't but a devil. And he trying to find a way to block. He trying to find a way to hinder. He trying to find a way to jeopardize and compromise and sabotage. And I knew this would come over there with that satanic energy for. And I didn't want him nowhere around me. I did not want him. What is he over here for? And I didn't want to act ugly in front of that white salesman because, I had given him the impression that I was a real refined black woman, and I wanted him to keep that thought in his head. And, I didn't want to act a nigga. But that boy, he clearly wanted me to come out of my character and act a nigga. And I ain't forgot how to act a nigga. I ain't forgot. And I'm really wanting that boy going by his business. But he's still there. Standing. I knew he was meddling. He knew he was meddling. He didn't have no reason to come over there. Why are you there? And to my understanding from the way that it looks, he's an intern. Okay, go practice on somebody else. Go learn from somebody else. And, oh my God. So, I think what made that boy go on was that man, he wanted to call his other salesman who I started with to find out what all we had did, before. He didn't want to, compromise nothing. So that's the only reason why that made that boy go on about his business. Thank God. And I got to go back over there today. Now, I held my tongue yesterday, and I was going to say something to that white man, but I said, God said, don't say nothing to him. Let it go. But today, when I go back over there in a few minutes and that boy pop back up like he did yesterday, and that ain't got nothing to do with him, I'm going to kindly and respectfully say, excuse me, sir, but I really feel, I'm going to use the white women, word. I really feel uncomfortable with you over here. And he can take it however he wanted. Okay. But I'm going to say that today. I'm sick of him. But anyway, a lot of these folks in our community, they can be racist. They can be racist, and they can adopt the spirit of racism from them other folks who they try to hook up with from the other communities, the white community. So they won't be so white, so bad. The Oreos of our community. I'm sick of them. They more dangerous, if you ask me, than the white racists. And they try to utilize and implement the same racist tactics and principles. That's why I say that. But I was looking at this video showing this big old black dude. He was a delivery driver for the JB Hunt trucking, and some of y'all probably have seen it. I posted the video on my Facebook fan page, and you can look at it if you want to. But anyway, this was a video like so many videos I've seen before, relating to these type of racial conflicts and confrontations that are captured on video. And I want a lot of us to stop talking to these racists during these confrontations. Talking to them only shows, in my opinion, signs of weakness. Talking only incentivizes the racists to continue their racist shit. But this new generation, I really don't think they have time for the oppression. And when you look at it, collectively, we really don't have nothing to lose. Individually, a lot of people of color, they don't have nothing to lose. So they don't mind fighting back. They really don't. And it's really interesting how a lot of these racists, they don't run up on, they know who to run up on with their bullshit. They don't run up on, the Cliffs, the Mikes of the black community. They don't run up on the Dantes and the dudes that's gonna get with them. Let me put it like that. They always run up on these clean cut, working class type of black folks who really want to preserve their job and, get them all this benefit of the doubt and respect. Why they don't run up on them heathens with that same satanic racist energy? Because they know they're gonna get handled. That's why they know who to run up on. And man, what I like is, like I said before, a lot of these white people, they sick of the racism too, and they want to hold their own accountable, and that makes me feel really good. But this new generation of people, they are fearless. I see it in them, and they can get reckless when it's time. They're sick of this racism. They really are. And as a race, we've been wounded by racism time and time again, generation after generation. We've been wounded, and we're unable to heal. We're being prevented to heal. And then we've been re-wounded while we're wounded. So a lot of people, they feel like, hey, what do we have to lose by fighting back? What do we have to lose by fighting back against this systematic oppression, And God says the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. And we're seeing this happening and being implemented every single day. There's no more options on the board. We're going to have to fight these racists head on. They don't want peace. They have demonstrated and shown this time and time again. They don't want peace. And, the Bible teaches us to love our enemy, but the Bible also teaches us to stand our ground and fight back in our own defense as well, and allow God to fight our battle as well. God says he'll make our enemies our footstool. And this right here is an opportunity to create new laws, amend new laws, to criminalize hate crimes, those who commit hate crimes, for real. These racists, they only respect a loss of life and a loss of income, period, point blank. And they don't respect marching. They don't respect praying. They don't respect protesting. They don't respect the filming of their racist actions. They don't respect begging them to please stop killing us. No, they don't respect the loss of life and loss of income, period. And we have the power in numbers to bring racism to its knees in this generation. Let's seize the moment. Many will be sacrificed, yes. Many will perish, yes. But our future generations will benefit from our work. We have a responsibility to work, to finish the work that our ancestors started. Okay, we don't have time to twerk. We don't have time to smoke dope. We don't have time to drink and get lit and turn up at the club. No, we got to put in some work on it. We got to raise our chakras. We got to raise our energy. We got to raise our frequencies, and be the real true queens and kings that we claim that we are. Real kings don't get slaughtered, voluntarily, and just be weak and, let the enemy just step out on your neck and all that kind of stuff and all of that. No. But some of this stuff that we're seeing, I really suspect that it's fake news and possibly crisis acts. Some of this stuff ain't looking real. And, we got to watch out for the trickery and the traps to lure us into positions to justify taking things to the next level as it relates to civil unrest and the uptick of the coronavirus, which some suspect may be possible biological weaponry being utilized to destroy us. So we got to watch out for that. And a lot of the brutality scenarios may be a distraction to keep the pressure off of Bill Gates and his buddies. So we got to keep that in mind. And, the voting is another setup, the voting. And for it's, these candidates, these two candidates, every time we turn around, we only have two candidates. And it's like picking, between the lesser of two evils. It's forcing us to have to choose between the lesser of two evils, just like it was with Hillary and Donald Trump. And now we have only two choices between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. And Joe Biden's recent comment on the Breakfast Club, where he says, "You ain't black if you don't vote Democrat." That was insulting to the black community. A lot of people were in uproar about that. And he did nothing for the black community when he was vice president with Obama. And he and Obama did nothing for the black community but watch the black community sir ever the more. So many black people were discriminated against, violated, and profiled and slaughtered on their watch.